The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
EMissyK's show. EMissyK's show. EMissyK's show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, it's EMissyK. Hey, it's EMissyK. Her beauty and passion, talk music, fashion, loose lips, red cup, love jump.
Hello and welcome to the EMissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl EMissyK. And over here we have a stranger in the house.
Okay. My baby is back.
Welcome back, Hailey B.
It's a special night.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about
The light baby.
Big baby.
Not the dark baby.
Y'all talking about me for a minute.
Baby boss. And LaLa Young is here with us.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, who used to say that? Go.
And Laddeez.
Good evening.
Yes. So we have a great show for you guys.
Yes.
As always, I need you guys to share this feed if you're watching it. Share. But we have
Sharing
a
is
special
caring.
guest in the house today. We have America's premier R&B historian, Mr. Tyrone DuBose.
Welcome.
Y'all give it up for Tyrone. We'll get introduced to Tyrone again when we do Kissable Nights with Laddeez, because you know she has to have her male perspective. So LaLa Young.
Different. Jeez, she own that, man. I
what's
don't
on
know
everyone's
what it
lips, girlfriend?
is. LaLa, I am back and welcome. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. That was an assumption.
Okay. You know what? See, Kanye West says he's moving back to Chicago for good.
Is he taking his wife?
No, she don't want to go.
She said she
She's
don't
like,
want to go.
My kids not
kicking
going
the
out
shit.
She's
there.
a Southern Cali
But they
chick.
already have a house out there, but she wants to stay close to her family.
Yeah.
And she thinks I honestly think
It's a Kardashian.
the kids are going to be safer in California.
Clay's gonna.
I second that.
I mean, they do live in Calabasas.
Safer?
Yes, you know.
Than
what's all
Chicago?
that stuff going on in
Oh,
Chicago.
the entire Chicago is not like that.
You never know. She
Calabasas?
Oh, please, with the money they
Bullets
have.
have no names.
Oh, y'all so stupid.
Calabasas?
Oprah Winfrey has a house in Chicago.
Calabasas.
Get out of here.
So if you had a
They
chance
have
to
an
move,
area.
and your husband says, "I want to move back to Chicago, where I was born and raised, and I want to stay there, for good now," and you have kids and a wife, are you gonna go?
No.
If it's not
I don't know.
safe for your kids, if you're thinking of the upbringing of your kids,
I wouldn't look at
If
it
I
that
don't
way.
have the kind of money that they have and I have to settle for whatever we get, no, I'm not doing that. I can stay here and get shot at. But no, seriously,
Right.
but they have money.
Yes.
They're not gonna be with the commoners. So
Right.
that's a cop out.
True.
okay,
I'm following my husband.
okay.
I'm not leaving my man in Chicago where he grew up and got all them thotties that he grew up with. I'm good. They gonna be like, "Hey, Kanye, what's up, Mr. West? Sit down somewhere. I got enough of this in California."
If I leave the land, we gotta upgrade. That's all I gotta say.
You just want to upgrade.
I need to upgrade. If I leave the land, we gotta upgrade.
But you're gonna always be upgraded because you got the money to do that.
Too. She has a lot of money.
There's no
not his
shortage of funds.
Right, their whole family got money.
So they're not moving down there on the block. Come on, be real.
It's cold.
She just don't want
So
to go.
what is his reasoning for moving?
He doesn't have a reason. He wants to move back out there. He said that he was going to be a teacher out there, but at
A
one of the
teacher?
schools, he was going to teach at the
Mr.
school.
West.
Yes.
He gonna teach
I didn't
black
get the name
history.
of the school, but the school said no.
Slavery
he's not
was
going
a
to be
choice.
teaching there.
He has teacher credentials.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
he wants
okay.
to.
He
But
can pay for
Yeah,
that.
I heard he's been working
I
with
never heard that before.
with Chance the Rapper though.
they're going to have an album out. They're in the works of an album.
Well, hopefully they do
So-
some community stuff
Hopefully.
together.
Hopefully.
They gonna let him back in
Chance
Donda?
does a lot of community stuff.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
They gonna let him back in Donda?
I'm not with you right now.
My baby.
LaLa, what else?
My baby is crazy.
I'm not with her.
We missed you. So, you guys, I know you heard about the Washington cop who shot the young man inside his apartment building.
Yes.
Watch it out, Dallas.
Huh?
What that,
Dallas. I said Washington.
You did. I was
Dallas.
like, was that Washington or
I'm
Dallas?
sorry. Hey,
Dallas.
Dallas. Thank you, love.
What you losing
But
in
anyway,
Washington?
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, well, she's moved out of the apartment. I think everybody wanted there anyway. The crazy thing is they searched his house and they found a lot of stuff that belonged to a cop. So he wasn't a cop, was he?
I told you
No.
it was more to that story.
No.
I know it was.
They had all kind of things that he had.
Yeah.
What, 2 fire cartridge. What else? Black backpack with police equipment. Maybe they could have
I
been
know it.
dating. But
Yeah.
the one thing that they pointed out, but you don't hear them talking about the police items, was the marijuana. It's like
Right.
they're trying to discredit him.
Right.
But why?
Whatever.
She walked into his house.
Right.
So no one is checking her, though. That's the crazy thing.
You know
Like,
good and well
come
she
now.
on another floor. She didn't just walk into
didn't.
another apartment and the door was
Definitely.
open. Come on.
There's something else going on.
There's rumors that say they were lovers.
They were
I
dating,
believe
yeah.
that.
They
I
have
said that
some
from the
pictures.
beginning.
Yeah.
Why else would her stuff be in the apartment? Why
He
else
probably
would she
told her to
shit
kick
in?
rocks
Well,
and she
they
figured
say
out
it
she
was
take him
her
out.
stuff.
They
It
didn't
was
say it
stuff
was
that
her
belonged
stuff.
to
A cop.
But some of the neighbors, they were sisters saying that they heard her banging at the door, said, "Let me in." She didn't
See there?
just walk in there.
See?
Oh, she
And
said the
they're
door
not-
was unlocked.
So
She
the
said the door
story
was
gets
kind of
juicy.
unlocked
Of
and
course.
open, but the way that the door closes, it's slam closed. So
Right.
it's like it's not gonna just be open.
You know what I think?
What you think, baby? Talk to
I
me.
think this needs to be on an episode of Snapped.
I think she
know-
needs to be on
Ooh, it
trial.
might be.
That's what I think.
They're trying to
Snap.
manslaughter.
They charged her.
They
charged
charged
her
her.
with
I don't know about no This sounds premeditated to
Yes.
me.
Definitely.
It had to be.
Dang
so.
manslaughter.
You walked to an apartment on the wrong floor. That wasn't even your floor.
that don't look like your apartment or smell like your
That's
apartment.
multiple.
And you
Right.
obviously had to recognize this.
But there's
man.
a
I mean,
red mat, and they said
why
that
would a
he put the
burglar
red
open
mat
your
there.
door though? If it was a burglar, why would he open your door? Wouldn't he try to escape before you even get the door open? Why would you
Who
be knocking
knows?
on your own door though? Don't you have a key?
She said she had a key to try to put it in there, and it opened.
He say, she
She said
say.
there's a whole
I
lot
just
of
want to
stuff
follow
going on.
trial.
Exactly.
I wanna see
This
what's
is gonna
going
be
on.
I need an
real
episode of
good.
Snapped.
It will be.
I need
Once
that.
the whole trial starts, it will be. Because this
Did
is
they air that on
something that
48
has.
hours?
I've never heard of it happening like this before.
Ripper.
What else is
That's
on everyone's
insane.
lips?
Drake sues a woman who's trying allegedly say that he raped her,
Okay.
and is also was pregnant by him. So she's supposed to have a child, but won't do a paternity test to even prove that it is.
Oh.
So he's
Yeah, I'd say sue.
Whoa.
I'm all for that. Yeah.
She's trying to get millions. The crazy part, the only reason why I wanted to bring this part up, because she actually went to the police station and said that he raped her.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, if his story didn't match up, he could be in jail for something that he probably did not even do. So how many cases you think that are out there just to get this money? And what if he just would have covered it up, said, I don't want the publicity, let me pay this money?
Right. So he
then-
said. So he's crying rape. So she
Well,
took
she's
the D.
crying rape.
They both crying rape.
No.
So how is he suing her?
because
Because
she's lying, 'cause he said she's lying.
Yeah,
You gotta prove it.
she's lying.
You gotta prove
and
it.
he's
Emotional
never met her.
distress,
Exactly.
fraud, and
slander has to be
yes,
proven.
and slander.
Yes.
So all of it. Okay.
Extortion too.
Exactly.
Sue her.
Everything.
Get her.
She don't have no money. Where'd you gonna get from out of it?
Doesn't matter. Make her
Sure.
an example
Exactly. So.
of things to come.
You old.
No, I'm serious. I am sick and tired of women. They can say whatever they want to say, and the men are put through the ringer.
Yes.
Right.
Their lives are destroyed.
Yes.
They can never get it back in most cases,
Right.
and these heifers walk away scot free.
Yes.
No, the bucks need to stop somewhere. Somebody they need to start suing.
And not just sooner get jail time. They need to be able
Yeah,
to
that's
go to
ridiculous.
jail.
I think they
jail
should.
time.
They
Aren't
need to be
they in the
jail.
making of making a law saying that women can go to jail now for false
They
accusation and
should.
raping
They
them?
should.
There's
Right.
one I'm gonna have to research that, but there is one lady who's actually in
She
jail.
did the college girl, the 19-year-old college girl.
She tried to say that this guy raped her, and it was a lie. So she is definitely in jail. So I'm gonna
Good.
research that. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
exactly.
gonna name drop on loose lips. Y'all ain't ready for it.
Get lit. Go ahead and get lit.
We getting lipped, okay.
Go ahead and get lit.
That's crazy. So we're gonna go to my question, and I'm gonna tell you why I came to this question. One day,
Yeah, because I was like, huh?
okay, so have you ever just, sat there and you're like, okay, you prioritize everything, whether it's things or people. Mm-hmm. And I know majority for us, it's our kids, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes who don't have kids is their man.
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting there and I'm like, okay.
Or ministry.
Or ministry, yes. But it's like, with someone else, where do you stand on their priority list? Can you tell me, okay, who do you feel has you at the top of their priority list? Thinking right off the top of your head, who you feel has that you?
Individually or generally?
Lady D.
Me?
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about me?
What about you?
You said this here Anju joint.
I love you. I love you to death. But I have to love me first.
Tell her, grandma. Tell her it ain't her.
I'm at the top of my
It
list.
ain't always about you.
You know you gotta go home with me.
It ain't always
You do know you gotta go home with me, right?
It's not you,
I'm
baby.
your priority.
It's not you, baby.
No,
I'm both of y'all priorities.
Then I asked this lady at work, and I'm like, who do you feel has you at the top? And she was like, nobody. She said, I put everybody else first. I said, then maybe you need to adjust how you feel about others.
Mm-hmm. How she feel about herself.
And how you feel about yourself. So
Absolutely.
you're supposed to be first. And it's even with women who deal with men. They start doing and making sure these men are at the top and making sure they do everything. And I'm like, but he's not doing the same for you.
Honey,
So
you already know me.
we're talking about you.
Did we not just have a conversation about me? Everybody whose life I'm in need to know that I need to be a priority. Did y'all see my T-shirt last week on Instagram?
Hey, yes.
It's okay to be a priority, but not at the top of the list.
Thank you.
She said priority.
Priorities.
Okay.
The top of the
Listen.
list.
That's why
difference.
so many women are losing their freaking minds.
Yeah.
Okay, because they put these men
priority.
before themselves.
And everything a lot.
And women,
Oh, that's
vice versa,
true.
we
And
both do it.
everything else.
Well,
That's
right.
men and women do it. I don't do it.
And
but
I'm gonna say not
I'm
even
just
at
saying.
your job. If
You've done it before.
Feel like, if you feel like I
Whatever.
need to go,
You've done
Whatever.
Let me pause.
Pause.
Whatever.
You've done it before.
You know what? This is not a diary of at the mouth moment.
Okay, all right,
You need to cut that short.
Okay.
You got it?
So basically,
There we go.
okay.
Just because we older
Stop.
and we realize.
I'm gonna have to agree with Lady D's that. Oh, God.
See, this what
You
you
know
gotta
what?
deal with. This
Okay.
what you gotta deal with.
There's a difference between being a priority and being at the top of the list. You
But I
can
was
be-
still at the top of that list.
Yes, you were.
Stop.
I was.
She's
Stop
the top
it.
of the list. She's always gonna put her.
Stop it. Stop it.
She's
The
putting
bottom
herself
line
first.
is, at the end of the day, you need to be at the top of your own list.
I
You are
am.
your own
Yes.
priority.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
And you cannot be at the top of everybody's priority list. You can be on that list. You may be on that list, but you're not
She's
at
so
the top
selfish.
of everybody's
Don't be
list.
chastising me.
Self-centered.
What's at the top of your list?
Me.
That's right.
Me. And school.
Was your and yours? You never said what's at the top of your list for you.
What's at the
Kids.
top of my
She just worried about being on everybody
Girl,
else's
you're
list.
You're so funny.
Silly self.
That was funny. Money.
Money. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I make that sound like I'm a gold digger, but I got bills to pay and I got people to take care of.
Gold
So-
digger. Don't worry about the kids and the money parts of your kids and your money
Exactly.
to kids.
Exactly. Money's the priority because all of y'all come under that.
So somebody sat up here and offered
People
you.
want Nike Steelers shoes.
Stop it.
I gotta make money.
Stop it.
just threw
And
you out
somebody sat here and look at your other daughter right now.
She like, oh, shit, I thought there was a mannequin challenge. Just standing
If
there.
mannequin
somebody
challenge.
sat here and offered you 50 mil or your kids, you taking the 50 mil?
You already know. Y'all gone. Said bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby.
Man. Okay, so Facebook world, the question is, who do you feel has you
already
at
know.
the top of their priority?
You can visit.
This is your girl, LaLa. With EMissyK's show. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under EMissyK_Lucy.
We need a break.
Coming up next.
That we need a break.
Lady D, Kissable Nights. Day after 50. Good Lord, save me. Save me.
Don't touch me.
She is so serious.
Yes.
Let's go to our break.
To our break.
For real? Shh, read it.
Now.
Are you... Stop. Okay. Are you or someone you know looking to become a mortgage loan originator? Or are you a real estate agent that will also like to originate mortgages for your clients? According to Indeed.com, the average salary for loan originators in California ranges from approximately $68,000 per year for mortgage loan originators. But before you can become a mortgage loan originator, you must complete the pre-licensing requirements and pass an exam. We offer these classes here at our Bellflower office as well as online. Please call Affinity Real Estate and Mortgage Training at 800-991-6097. Again, 800-991-6097, extension 1, for the schedule of upcoming classes. Use coupon code LOOSELIPS, capital LOOSELIPS, all caps, at checkout and save $25. Thank you.
Every time I think I'm over you, you come back and do everything you're supposed to do, and I like that. I'm sorry sometimes if I made you mad on purpose. I just wanna know if we can work this out. I'm worth it, baby, you're special to me. There is no other like you. Gonna ride with you eternity. Baby, take me, I'm yours. Treat you like my private island. I sit down, we talk, I'm wrong, you're right. I just want you to hunt me through the night, and we can work it right. Down the right, Bonnie and Clyde, you missed that. Don't leave this. We build up, we tear it down, we walk away, come back around. Every time I think I'm over you, you come back and do everything you're supposed to do, and I like that. I'm sorry sometimes if I made you mad on purpose. I just wanna know if we can work this out. I'm worth it, baby, you're special to me. There is no other like you. Gonna ride with you eternity. Baby, take me, I'm yours. Treat you like my private island. I sit down, we talk, I'm wrong, you're right. I just want you to hunt me through the night, and we can work it right.
Well, I can't stay mad at you, but I'm just trying to play it cool. Now tell me what's a thug to do. So many things I want to say to you. I want you for certain, but your love I'm searching. Lord knows you deserve it. You give life purpose. Whenever you're near, I'm nervous. Swiped out the Perkins. Girl, you deserve it. I wanna know right now. Are you worthy? Girl, are you worthy? Are you worthy, God? I wanna know right now. Are you worthy? Are you worth it? Girl, are you worthy? Are you worthy, God? Are you worthy, God?
Down the right, Bonnie and Clyde, you missed that. Don't leave this. We build up, we tear it down, we walk away, come back around. Every time I think I'm over you, you come back and do everything you're supposed to do, and I like that. I'm sorry sometimes if I made you mad on purpose.
Laddeez. Mr. Black. Yeah. Are you ready, guys?
Hello and welcome back to the EMissyK's Loose Lips Show. And our guest, Mr. Tyrone DuBose, has
Greetings
joined
and salutations.
the podium.
Here.
all of that.
Interesting dynamics that go on here.
Yes.
And now you've been thrown into the pit.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
You'll be
My
all right.
publicist will call me later on. I'm good.
How did you wind up with those crazy ladies? You did know that the show was called Loose Lips, right?
I did, but I think, to be totally honest, I think I just didn't recognize
Just how
exactly what
loose.
that meant.
Oh yeah,
I
we
got
get
it.
loose.
I got
was
it.
tamed.
I think after this first segment, I was, by the way, Brittany, I'm with you. If in the event that she leaves, me and you. We're good. 'Cause she kept saying, "What about me?" Don't worry, I got
So you got a home to go
I got
to.
you, Brittany. I got a Brittany. That's we all in the mix. I'll
Right.
make it work. I will make it work.
Right.
Absolutely.
Lady D's.
Let's go.
Kissable nights.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm just really frustrated right now. This dating thing is like,
Don't give up. I have an aunt. I think she's been married 6 times now.
oh well.
Oh wow.
So it's never
Who
too
was
late.
that?
It's never too late.
She's like, which aunt is that? Which aunt is that?
It's never too late.
But it's, oh my God, I don't even know how to put it. It's like,
I actually lost count.
it's so different now. It's really different, and it's just really frustrating. But anyway, we I've promoted online dating, especially for the older generation, for those who don't like to go to clubs and get out and who still want to be relevant,
Right.
in dating. But I think even for myself, I think a better way to go is speed dating.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Have you tried it?
No, I've watched it, but I've never actually done it. But I'm going to.
We were actually supposed to put one together.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we didn't.
We had like a schedule conflict, but I think that would work better for me. Because you get to ask some important questions, and you don't have a lot of time. It's like either the presentation is there or it's not. Move on.
What type of questions would you ask, Lady D's?
Well, it's strange you ask that question.
Uh-oh.
She has her list.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys some questions.
Okay.
And you're going to answer.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to talk about what the answer to that question tells the others about yourself.
So we're going speed dating tonight
Yes.
on Loose
Let's
Lips.
go.
Yes.
All right, I don't want to
And
play.
so,
Okay.
if we're
Hailey, come back.
If we're going speed dating, the aspect of this for me being here is I'm just the buffer between the questions. Is that
Well,
what it
for
is?
the women, because you give the male perspective, because you're answering
She
from a
came
male
back.
standpoint, and then the ladies will answer from a female
I'm gonna
standpoint.
split the money
Okay.
with your sister.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Missy.
Okay.
Pick a question from 1 to 45.
We don't have 69. I'll take 35, Alex.
You need prayer.
Father God.
She needs prayer. What number you say? You made me forget.
35.
Oh, jeez. You're so crazy. Okay, 35. So a guy asks you, which TV program would you never miss?
Now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even watch TV like that. That's a good question. Friends.
Friends? Why
Yeah.
Friends?
I love Friends. It's quirky. It's just raw. To me it's like reality TV, but not.
Is it like a part of your personality?
It is.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense. Yeah, I can see that.
That makes
It used to be me and Mary Jane, but then they took my girl off TV.
I know.
I can't have Michael Ealy no more.
Girl.
I'm sorry.
LaLa.
12.
LaLa, pick a question from 1 to
12.
45. 12. Okay. Do you no? Is religion important to you?
No.
And why not?
You in trouble?
I
Why
didn't want to
not?
answer that.
You in trouble. But you've been just asked that on a date. So is it important to
No,
you?
it's not.
Why?
Because it's not. I don't know. That's not one of my first things that I'm worried about when it comes to dating. religion.
Would you be concerned about religion in a relationship?
No.
Now, if you're gonna be back there, you're gonna talk a little louder.
No.
Would
Oh.
you be concerned about a religion in a relationship?
Nope.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
That sounds like a sidebar.
27.
So I'm going
27.
I'm in
The
trouble.
gentleman said 27. Okay, so you got 6 months to live.
Oh God.
What will you do first?
Wow, that's an interesting question. But I think for me, with the last 6 months, is to get right with those in which I wasn't. I think I'd start there first.
Okay.
Because I need to be at peace, and I'd want others to be at peace with where I am.
Genuine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's good because it says a lot about your personality. Your answer tells a lot about your personality.
Yeah, the truth is ironically enough, just briefly, I had cancer a few years ago, and I remember going through something of that nature, wondering if this was the last time I was ever going to see people again.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, after, fighting for your life, you don't fight with people anymore.
Right.
You live.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think
like that.
that'd probably be my response.
Okay, I like that answer.
I'm going hot air balloon.
Hey,
So I'm either having a good time or I'm gonna expedite the process.
all right, Hailey, pick a question.
A bucket list with a big hole in it.
Right. What number, boo?
4.
Okay. When was when was your last relationship and how long did it last?
Ooh.
Right here, honey. they all want to know. They just want to know. She said, save yourself.
Tell the truth. It's all about honesty.
Should have picked 3, my lord.
What was 3 again?
No. When was your last relationship? How long ago?
Like a real boyfriend or the last person?
See, that's your problem right now.
Why are you trying not to answer the question?
Because it recently just ended. Okay, my last relationship, I was with this guy for right, April, May, June, July, August, September. Dang, that was long. 7 months.
Okay.
And it recently just ended. Like, what's today?
You say, like, what's today?
Like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay, do I do a follow-up question? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna probe.
No.
I'm not gonna Okay, Erica, pick one more.
Let me see. 22. Because my birthday this weekend.
Oh God. Okay. How do you spend your spare time?
Next question.
There are
please.
minors in here.
Man.
Next question, please. Working. 400 hours. Working.
I enjoy live music shows. So more than likely it'll be some intimate concert, something like that.
Okay. It says this is important as it will really help if both love to do the same things.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
LaLa.
I agree.
Don't be scared.
And get 30.
Shit, like
That
you going to
last
the
one
guillotine.
had me like, y'all was finna get me.
What? We just asked you why.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so if you won the lottery, how would you spend your millions?
On your kids?
First, I'm going to the strip club and make it rain. I'm making it rain at the strip club. Yes, if I win millions, that's what I'm doing.
At the strip club.
At the
Okay,
strip
the
club.
next question is why?
I don't know. It's just fun.
You just feel like
I got
donating to
You
the
like going
members?
to you like going to the strip club? Yeah.
You know what it says about her?
Entirely.
It says that she puts charity first.
Yep. No, seriously, I always say that.
That's
Oh,
not
but I don't know about that.
charity. Like, that don't count.
Their kids are getting fed. Ah! What you say again? It's charity. You say they gotta put their kids first.
Besides that, I will put money away for my kids and make sure they're
Can you
straight.
teach them something?
Period.
I'm
And
doing
that's
my
it.
best.
That's it.
Okay, Hailey, pick one more.
Get this one right, please. Please. Get this one right.
Oh shoot! She all in our kitchen today.
I need the 40.
40. She went way down. Okay, 40. If you could live anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Where would it be?
Anywhere except Japan.
Is that where he's in Japan?
Got him.
Where would you live, girl?
That was personal. That was real personal. That was low. That was the lowest. That was the lowest.
Answer the question. America's waiting for you to answer the question.
Stop talking to me right now. I'm gonna get you after this. Oh, I'm gonna get you. If I had to live anywhere in the world, honestly, it gotta be Jamaica.
Jamaica?
Yes, the parties are fun. The ocean is blue and it's peaceful. I want to be in Jamaica.
She don't know all of
It ain't all that peaceful. I don't know about all that.
Okay, not all of it.
The real, not the real. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty resorts.
So what I would gather from that is I need to give her a piss test. Because
I gotta go.
see,
Wow.
see,
Bye,
You think she's
hey.
been partaking of the
Bye,
herbs?
Hailey.
That was
All right,
quick.
give me your last question.
For you.
that's you, Tyrone.
Number 11.
Okay, number 11. What are you most proud about?
He get the good ones.
Getting a chance to, relive my life and help others. I mean, I really mean that. When you get a chance to get your life back, you see life in a different way. So what I've learned to do is be more helpful, more giving, and being a better dad. I think that was one of the things I had a problem with in the past. So I'm a much better dad now, and that's pretty cool.
That's good.
Tyrone, are you married?
I was thinking the same thing.
No.
Okay.
I think you just passed the speed dating test.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
So this reveals the your basic values of your basic values and your intellectual.
But you know what's interesting? We all, to some degree, after we go through our own life experiences, we win or we learn. And it's just one of the two. And I think for me, that was, as times went on, you recognize what's most important.
Right.
I think and that comes with patience and being able to live, experience different things and things you did wrong, a lot of things you did wrong, and you just, eventually you learn to get it right.
That's true.
I agree. Experiences has a way of doing that, though. I think God in mind didn't have to be a life or death,
Right.
but at least not physically. But sometimes you have to go through some stuff in order to help you grow.
I agree. I think when you're
That's
ready,
true.
I think it's only ultimately when you're ready. When they say, I really get it when people say, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right.
You'll-
There's a lot of truth
you'll
to
do
that.
it. There's some validity to that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Anything else? No.
Nope.
You've said enough.
Well, I feel like I'm in the nuts.
Because you are.
I love this show because of the family dynamic. They do the show, and then on the way home in the car,
All right.
I love that about this family. It's so good. I love this family. It's cool.
Well, this has been Lady D's and Kissable Nights, and I thank you guys for participating. You were good sports. Mm-hmm. Even you, LaLa.
So
We're gonna take a break.
Oh, that was good. Strip club.
Yes, that was her saving grace.
Right.
That was good.
We're gonna take a break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. When we return, we'll be bringing Hey back with Get Lipped.
whoop, whoop.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Los Angeles, are you ready for some great Sunday vibes? How about live music and live painting Sunday, September 30th, 2018 from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Attic in Los Angeles. The Art Escape 2, hosted by Jasmine Nash and DJ Bella Fox. Come out and enjoy some live vibes. You can purchase your tickets at The Attic LA on IG. The pictures up there. You guys see all the information. Follow them. It's going to be a great show. It's 18 and over. So
Sounds like fun.
Hailey B and Miss who you want to be today, Brittany? We'll be in the house. Make sure you guys check us out on September 30th. We'll be right back.
Yeah. A-Town, I could put my pizza. All we want is dough and cheese like a pizza. At my cousin Tanya house, I stay fat. Money on my mind while I'm in Bangkok. Bankroll, rest in peace, I'm fresh as hell. Hot boy, time to check the mail. Package wrapped in plastic with no name on it. Picture perfect, you should put a frame on it. We see how you do it, well aware. You can tell them keep that over there. No, they don't do it like this side. No, they don't do it like this side. Whoa. No side, I'm on Jimmy Carter. Destination way too far to catch the martyr. This ain't even my whip, this my girl car. I'm too busy trying to get on World Star. Yeah, rest in peace to Q, we going number 2. Yeah, we just want the clones, call them W's. You got double L's, keep it cool, J. Yeah, in your grill every day like toothpaste. We see how you do it, well aware. You can tell them keep that over there. No, they don't do it like this side. No, they don't do it like this side. Me and mine's going way up. Nocturnal, how you gon' stay up? No, catch me on this side. Yeah, tell them catch me on this side. Whoa. Eastside, Oakland, look at what I'm smoking. This is not no Reggie Bush, this shit is potent. 50-50 in Foothill, that's where mama stay. You know seminary like a block away. Yeah, glory, hallelujah, got a flock of shooters. Sanitize hands, I ain't gotta shoot you. We gon' get it, don't be too irrational. Getting dope from E14 to International. We see how you do it, well aware. You can tell them keep that over there. No, they don't do it like this side. No, they don't do it like this side. Whoa. South City, I'm in San Francisco. Hocus Pocus, I'm on Pocus, Sacramento. Bob's Donuts, 247-365. We don't know what sleep is, what a time to be alive. Noble, everybody here ain't homo. Choose your words wisely, you should take it slow-mo. Just know I'm immortal to your thorns here. This ain't just another city, I was born here. We see how you do it, well aware. You can tell them keep that over there. No, they don't do it like this side. No, they don't do it like this side. Me and mine's going way up. Nocturnal, how you gon' stay?
EMissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl EMissyK, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And now we're gonna welcome to the set Miss Hailey B.
What's up? Welcome back to my
Beautiful lady.
You can have it.
It's mine. Get lit. So I have a question, guys. Who been doing my segment?
Everybody.
Oh my gosh. Just take
Teamwork
it
make the dream work.
Just take it and pass it. It's okay. Who did the best?
Me.
Oh. Do you agree?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Whoever get the job done.
Wow.
You know me, I'd rather sit on the sideline.
And you feel like you did everything best. Anyway. Hi.
Hello there.
That's true.
It's so cool because I feel like I'm with the family.
Yes,
You're
I love
welcome
that.
to the
all you need
family.
now is Mama Seafood, macaroni and cheese.
I do. We'll be invited, invited
Ask her
over.
for me real quick. She make the one with the crab.
So this really isn't about, it's the connection. If I say it.
Right.
then
Yes.
They don't care about, it's nothing to do with me.
No,
You
not at all.
wanted two, so if you
Exactly.
wanted two,
I'll
and
give-
I wanted, I'm the beloved, and then her just come eat it. Then it's for all of us to love, cherish,
So
and
I'm
eat
the
together.
vessel that gets them to the,
You know,
Yes.
gets them to that.
You know, see, you already know how it works.
Yes,
I love you.
I love you all. It's kind of cool to be here. I love it. I love it.
So, how are you? First off,
I am elated. I'm fantastic. I mean, this has been, I always say that, you know, each year is one of the best years of my life, and this has been really, truly one of the best years of my life, with television going really well and radio, and of course winning the BMAs a couple of weeks ago. I mean,
Yes, congratulations.
it's been a great year.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good year for me.
So of course I'm a learner, of course. And I was wondering, so how did you begin your journey? Where did it all start?
You know, dreams for me is always someone into some capacity rejecting a part of what you want. Yeah. Someone told me that I couldn't do it, or I saw someone doing something, or someone told me that it couldn't be done. And I'd always wanted to be in radio. When I was a kid, I used to listen to Casey Kasem's American Top 40.
Yeah. Oh, Casey Kasem.
So when I moved out here after, playing ball and having an opportunity to be on public access television, I thought that radio would be something really good for me. Mm-hmm. And so I used to drive. I wanted to be in radio so bad, I would actually drive to Barstow, California. I'd go to my regular job and drive 145 miles to Barstow to be on the air, because I felt like this was the only, dream and the opportunity to make my dream come true.
Was that an R&B station?
No, it wasn't. It was a station that did just regular pop, but it was like upbeat pop because you were driving on the freeway, so it didn't.
Oh, okay.
You said Barstow. Yeah, we were talking about Rancho Cucamonga.
I know, right?
The thing is that when you want something so bad enough, it's really not that far of a journey.
Listen,
I wanted it so bad, I'll do what it takes.
When we started, we were driving to Rancho Cucamonga on a Friday night, trying to get to Rancho by 8 p.m.
Yeah. I did the same thing to Barstow. I was on Saturday from midnight to 6. I had my regular job, get off at that regular job, drive those 4 freeways, went up to 15, and I was on the air from midnight to 6 for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
But that's how bad, when you want something bad,
that's
true.
What
it takes. It wasn't really about the money, ultimately. It was someone was giving me a chance of a lifetime.
Right.
And you have to take advantage of any chance.
You do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Look where we are now. In our beautiful studio.
With the
our wonderful followers.
And you know what's so cool? I did not know. Poetess, I love you. I didn't know she was here. That's an institution.
Poetess got fans.
They didn't tell me she was here. I love that one.
Good people.
Love her.
Yes, we do too.
Absolutely.
I have since I was a kid.
Wow. Kid?
Teen. Okay, teen.
Poetess said,
is teen better? Is teen? We can go teen?
She said, oh, really?
Jeez.
Wow.
I felt that. I felt that.
Get her, Poetess.
Everybody gonna get you tonight. Everybody gonna get you.
You don't look like it, so don't worry about it.
Love you, gorgeous.
Okay. She is gorgeous.
So from that, I'm so sorry. From that journey, did you from growing, from exceeding from that level, did you network to become a better person? Did you meet new people? Did you meet interesting people? Like, how did you even, grow to become so successful in your journey?
Part of it was twofold. After being in Barstow those 6 years, the station went off the air. They took all their DJs off because the economy was really bad. Mm-hmm. And so that was my only shot. And, and at that point in my life, I was like, I got to make this work some kind of way.
Yeah. Right.
And so I was desperate. So I, had a little studio in my home, and I started getting putting a show together, and I wanted to do it based on the top R&B songs in America, although I was actually going to do the pop chart. And then one day I had an opportunity to meet Casey Kasem. Mm-hmm. Oh, and so when I met him, I said, Mr. Kasem, I used to listen to you as a kid. I said, you were my idol. And he said, call me Casey. And I went, no, sir. I'm calling you that. And so I remember saying to him, I said, Mr. Kasem, I'm starting this radio show. It's called Timeless Tracks, based on the top R&B songs in America. Can I get you to listen to it? And he said, I don't quite remember what he said, but I said, that's okay, Mr. Kasem. I said, you're the reason I got into radio. One day I'm going to be just like you. Mm-hmm. Right. And he said, I'll see you at the top, son. This guy was next to him and said, send it to him. He said, he'll listen. So I sent it to him, and a couple of weeks later, he gave me a call, and he said, didn't I tell you not to send me that show? And so I was like, oh, my God, I've made this guy really upset. And I said, Mr. Kasem, look, I'm really sorry. You're my idol. I guess I got a little overzealous. I'm really sorry. And he said, now I got to show you how to do it right. He said, come over. And it was the beginning for me. But
love it.
There were, other things that, come up for all of us. I mean, your show is successful because, you went through a lot of, turmoil, and you went through a lot of changes and challenges and triumphs and even tragedies. I mean, we all do. And for some, at some point, we just realized this dream means more to me than anything else out there. And,
priority.
Amen.
And that's, how it worked for me. And, so the show started off really slow, got into 40 cities, and then cancer struck, and I remember, after being on the air for a while, it was really hard for me to breathe. And when you've gone through all of that, and I remember I was sitting down one day, and one of the people who helped me get on Unsung was Michael Ajakwe, and I met him, and he said, "I wanted you to host one of the Unsung episodes for me." He said, "But your face looks real gaunt. When you're in a hospital, you look really thin." And so he told me to come and help him out to do something else. And I was sitting next to this man, and it was the Sly and the Family Stone episode. And he was asking questions about, Sly, and he said, "I wonder if he had any, platinum singles." I said, "No, he never had any platinum singles, but he had the number 24th and 25th biggest song in the 70s. And he said, "Well, what about the Temptations and all this stuff?" And I said, "Sir, the first platinum single in history was Johnny Taylor, Disco Lady, 1975.
Oh, Johnny Taylor.
And he said, "Well, who was number 2? And I said, "Kiss and Say Goodbye," the Manhattans. He said, "So how do you know that?"
You know what? I needed you to be here when Laddeez hitting me at LaLa. We got a 20-year gap between us, right?
Baby.
And she want to hit us with some quicksand. We're like, what is that?
Yeah, but that's what it was. It was an opportunity, and that's the one thing I've learned. You don't know who you're going to meet and when you're going to meet them.
Yeah.
So I'm always ready. Unknowing to me, that guy that I was next to was the executive producer of Unsung.
Oh, wow.
That's how I got on the air.
You said two things that really stood out for me, and that was your passion and desperation.
One of the things is people think
Those
that
are some
money,
driving forces.
right, because believe it or not, and going to Barstow, it wasn't the money because it's a full-time job, but it's the passion. People always confuse. They think they're supposed to make the money first. Money comes with expectations.
Right.
The money will come after you learn the passion of what it is and what you want to do.
That's absolutely.
And that's what's gotten me here today.
We were talking about that last night. Passion and drive.
Right. As time went on, the Unsung episodes have gone really good. And then I, saw Cheryl Underwood. And, she knew that I did R&B, and she now has me on her show, #1 urban show in America right now, 250 stations, and I do
I know one of them.
Yeah. So I'm doing the R&B history on her show on a daily basis, and life is great. I'm living my life, but more importantly, I'm willing to give, and I think that's the lesson I learned after, you have a life and death situation. You learn to give.
I think Timeless Tracks is on IMG Radio Network.
It is
isn't
indeed, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it is.
We're on IMG on Fridays.
How about that? I'm on IMG on Saturdays.
This is for your benefit. We have such a rich R&B history.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
I felt that hit.
Rich.
Yes, y'all do. But the 90s.
No.
The 90s.
Your 70s, sweetie.
No, 90s music.
Your 70s.
I'm class of 94, boo-boo. Get it together. Don't start with me again.
That's mother and daughter.
That's
right. Cool. And you can just stay on the side.
Just laugh.
Yeah.
I tell her some of the stuff I used to get in trouble for. She won't even get her in trouble for. She's like, "Oh, Erica." I'm like, "You would have whooped me."
But you allowed her to get away with it. So why would I come in and be the bad guy?
She's past.
Because your grandma.
She's past the screen
Let me
test.
explain something. Me and my grandmother have a rich relationship.
We
haven't Stop! Don't be salty because y'all didn't have an understanding like we do.
She being salty.
You can't be like us. She been real salty.
She been salty.
You taste that? Salty. French fry.
Take us into our break so we can come back with our interview.
This has been Hailey B on Get Lipped. You can follow me on Instagram at heyhey.6. My segment, whenever you take it from me, I will always come back. Always. French fry. Okay. Add me on Facebook at Hailey Bell Lindsay, BALE. And thank you so much for coming on my segment.
I'm absolutely honored. Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate it.
I'm honored.
You guys needed this lesson.
We did.
We'll be right back.
Whose birthday is that?
I don't know.
Do that one?
M4 guy for representing to all my fallen soldiers, 7 Iraq, Afghanistan, from the UK, Europe to the US of A. I'm ill, homie, I will get it, homie, cause I'm no ordinary. Make one phone call with my BlackBerry. Crush you out like a trash can with these bare hands. Put you in my Humvee and dump you in the sand. I'm like the Wu-Tang Clan with guns and ammunition. They're on a mission, it must complete. We terrorize the neighborhood, we can't walk on the street. The street is a dead beat. 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 From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. In 100 degrees, weather taking orders. I got nothing good to say, man, please don't say. When you see me coming, get out the way. Drop bombs and grenades on you, yeah. Hurricane and tornadoes on you, yeah. So when you see the Black Hawk, there is a man down. When you see the chin up, man, keep your chin up. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. When you see the gazelle, man, run like hell. Afghanistan to Iraq, man. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Serve my time, done my time in the military. 1DWR Reg was my cop berry. I patrol these borders with my SA-80. So homie, when you see me, please don't hate me. Serve my time, done my time for Queen and country. So don't pass your place when you see my face. Try to break my stride or cross the line. I'll blow you out, yeah, where the sun don't shine. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these borders with a barrel of water. From Iraq, man, to Afghanistan, I patrol these.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate birthday celebration for Virgo and Libras. It's on Saturday, September 22nd from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. And Paradise, LA is where you will see Miss EMissyK. Her birthday, and so we want you to make sure you're there to celebrate. She wants to make sure you're there as well. Don't miss this ultimate birthday celebration for her. LaLa's going to be there. You're going to be there.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Brittany's going to be there.
She wish.
Brittany will be with me. That's okay. Brittany, don't worry. I'll babysit Brittany. Brittany will be fine. She's good.
I always get left out.
Okay. So, nonetheless, some people will be there, some won't, but nonetheless, we don't want you to miss this event. Once again, it's the Virgo and Libra celebration, the ultimate birthday celebration for Miss EMissyK.
Yes.
Don't miss it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Tyrone.
That's what I do. Weddings, bar mitzvahs,
You did it so
quinceañeras.
perfect.
Everybody need a Tyrone in their life.
Yes.
But yeah, don't miss my birthday party. Every year since 2015, I did my Sapphire Blue birthday party. So come decked out in your blue.
Oh, yes.
And let's have a good time.
Yes,
We're going to have a
indeed.
good time.
Let's have a good
wish.
time.
I wish.
We'll go live so you can see what we doing.
It's not like being there, LaLa.
We'll go live.
How about we all put on blue and go to the LA County Fair?
Oh,
That's
is
not
it not
cute.
over? I think
not
that's
cute.
over anyway.
That's really not cute.
Honestly, I will go live and you can party with us. Oh, sorry.
So, Tyrone, welcome again.
Thank you very
and
much.
thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you. This has been an interview in the makings.
I know we've been talking about it for a long time, but I really, really appreciate the opportunity. More importantly, I'm a giver. I really think that's important. I was just explaining to your daughter. I remember I was working for somebody who was famous. I won't mention their name, and I worked for them for years. And I remember that I worked with them for free, but it was okay because I was learning different things to do.
Yes.
And I remember that they dismissed me like I was nobody, even though when times were tough for them, I was the one that was helping them to make things happen.
Right.
So I wrote on Post-it note that's still on my desk. And I wrote the date, and I wrote, this person's name dismissed me like I was nobody. And I wrote, I'm going all out for my dreams. I will never feel like this ever again.
Yeah.
Right.
And from then, things just moved. And, you know.
That's right. Speaking into existence.
The truth is that, you know, I mean, the person actually did me a favor because we all move when something bad happens to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's either, you know, it goes down or it's like, I'm going to show you, you know, that what you did got me here.
Yeah.
And so I'm
You set
really
yourself
gonna-
up for better opportunities.
Yeah, and I think that's so important. And you never know where that opportunity is going to come from.
Right.
So you know, for me now, living my dream like this, there's some days you know, I look and I go, wow, I can't believe this is all happening for me. Other days like, what the hell? How did all this go on? But nonetheless, I feel this sense of relief and peace that, you know, we're trying to make something out of our lives no matter what it is. Because we all have dreams, you know, we got to pay the bills.
Absolutely.
But this is, you know, when
Definitely.
we have our dreams, you know, it really doesn't matter what it is in which we want to do. We'll do all it takes.
Yeah.
So I've learned to just simply be kind to people. And, you know, I don't know how long this is all going to last for me, but I just need whenever anyone meets me, I just need them to say, this guy was just a kind guy who was just,
Definitely.
you know, was good to people.
Yeah, that's important. Even though we get ran over, stomped on, pushed to the side,
But
you know, you still keep going.
Yeah, but
you
look
know?
how far you've come, even
Absolutely.
with where you've come here. I mean, you guys went to Rancho Cucamonga. I went to Barstow.
Right.
I mean, but it didn't matter. We wanted it so bad. You know, we were willing to do whatever it takes to make it work.
Right.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a big deal. In retrospect, you know, it made us stronger to what we've become today.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that's the advice. Whenever, you know, someone asks me what it is and that, you know, I tell them as far as advice is concerned, I always tell them there's 1,440 minutes in a day. You know, the goal is for my dream every day I spend an average of at least 60 minutes on this dream every day.
Yes,
you know, no matter
definitely.
when or what time it is.
Right.
And that way you spend almost 30 to 40 hours on it, you know, all the time.
Yes.
And you'll never stop learning.
Exactly.
And I tell people that all the time. And I'm always ready. The answer is always yes. When you know, somebody said business card, yes. Website, yes. No one's calling you unless they can look you up first.
Absolutely.
And that's what I've learned.
That is true dedication right there.
Yeah.
That's
why I did branding. That's why I did EMissyK's. Because you can search that anywhere, and you find me anywhere. Now, if I say Erica Lindsay, you're going to get the actress Erica Lindsay. Hey, girl, I miss you. But
it's important.
You know, you my girl, but
I don't know what that
I
is.
want them to find me, not you.
Yeah. But that's how we are.
Right.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
Because, you know, this can all be gone in a day. I mean, after the cancer thing, I really didn't know. And I remember I was thinking about that on the way over here. I remember thinking, you know, am I going to see these people again?
Yes.
You know, that was my thought in my
Yeah.
head. And I kept saying, you know, if I live, I'll be a little kinder, give more, you know, make your dream come true, you know, and you don't know that until you go through it.
Go through some stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tyrone, you know you're going to see us in your dreams, right?
Right. He's going to be laughing.
Well,
He's going to wake up laughing.
The truth
Brittany,
is,
what are you doing here?
the truth is, if I am going to see it, the vessel is actually your mom because she makes the macaroni and cheese.
Right.
So I'm cool with that.
Right.
I'm good with that.
Right.
I'm good.
Definitely.
Tell the people where they can find you and what do you have coming up next?
Okay. Oh, this is cool because I finally learned how to say all the stuff. Okay.
Go.
So
Let's
Facebook,
see it.
you know, you can reach me at Tyrone DuBose R&B History. I have a like page there on my IG, which, by the way, I didn't even know the name until you did it. Which is cool. Tyrone _
Hilarious.
DuBose. And, of course, you can reach me on my website at rnbhistorian.com. I'm also the person who does all of the Ross commercials in which you hear on television, which I don't tell people that. So whenever you hear the Ross after Thanksgiving sale is on now. They were on clothes, shoes, and dress wear. Ross.
Free promo. Y'all get that?
Don't get discounts. I don't get discounts. Don't get discounts.
Wait, you've been working for them for 6 years and you don't get
They
discounts?
don't give me anything.
You don't get discounts?
I don't get anything.
They give a paycheck.
They give me a paycheck.
Right.
Which isn't so bad.
We get that.
I'm a voice. I need a discount.
Okay, so do you get residual income from
You
those
know what's so
commercials?
cool is that I'm okay if I don't, or some of the voiceovers and some of the things in which I get. There are some I do and some I don't. I'm okay with it because each voiceover leads me to just something else.
Oh, yes.
So I'm okay with that. I've learned the money part isn't the legacy I'm trying to live, you know. And after, I think the Black Music Awards thing, that was a big deal for me because it's like I was totally surprised and caught off guard. I wasn't expecting it, but to receive an award like that was just an honor that, everywhere I go, I keep a picture of my mom in my suit when it's somewhere like that. And I was so nervous, I forgot to pull it out because I wanted her to see how well her son was doing.
Wow.
You're
So
not
it was
that
a big deal.
special.
My mama ain't either.
My grandma is. You are that
She
special.
started it.
I'll put a picture of you in my jacket, grandma.
Just make the macaroni and cheese for me.
I'm taking you off of my keys.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
Right.
Jacket. Left, right. Got it? Okay.
Anyway, so this has been the EMissyK's Loose Lip Show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Morris Media, Laddeez,
Yes.
LaLa Young,
Yes.
POTUS,
Tyrone.
I love you. I love her.
and Hailey B.
Hailey B.
And Kevin Nelson is in the building. He haven't been here in many moons. Thank you, NVIN. And we're up out of here. 2 Fingers and a Biscuits. Thank you for tuning in. Follow us everywhere.
EMissyK's show. EMissyK's